I'm Raji Pandurangan discussing about H parameters model in this video. The primary function of a model is to predict the behavior of a device in a particular operating region. The DC bipolar junction transistor and some of its biasing techniques have been discussed using Duracell battery and all animations and all have explained all those. And then in this video, let's see for AC. Okay, the behavior of BJT in a sinusoidal AC domain is quite different from its DC domain. At a DC, the BJT usually works in either saturation or cutoff region. Saturation means completely on and cutoff means off. So we need to learn about AC domain, where it is working in a linear region and affects the capacitance between terminals, input impedance, output conductance, etc. all will be counted. The small signal AC response can be described by two models, hybrid model and RE model. Our concern is hybrid model. And the picture depicts, the first picture depicts the two-port model here. At input side we have I1 V1 measured, and output side we have I2 V2 measured, and the equivalent circuit is indicated in green color circuit diagram. We are replacing those current sources and dependent current source as well as voltage sources here. So you can clearly see I have mentioned H11, H21, H22, H12. So referring the two-port network, we can write the equation as V1 I2 at the output side will be equal to the bracket H11, H12, H21, H22, and it will be multiplied with I1 V2. So if I write the expression for the two-port network, I can write it as V1 is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2, and the second equation is I2 is equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. So we need to find out the H parameters. So for that we make V2 equal to 0 initially to find input impedance and forward current gain, and we make I1 equal to 0 to find out output admittance and reverse voltage gain. Why this is called as reverse voltage gain means gain in the sense we find it as output by input, but here we have input by output, so it is reverse voltage gain. And forward current gain H21 we find it as output current by input current, so this is forward current gain. And then the H11 means V1 by I1, and this is following the Ohm's law, so it is a resistance in DC, and for AC it is considered as impedance here. And next H22 means I2 by V2, it is admittance here, output admittance, because it is 1 by R here. So for using this we can find out the H parameters, which will be helpful for us to know the specifications of the transistor, what will be the input impedance, current gain, voltage gain, so that we can select the transistor accordingly for our circuits. And we know that hybrid model will be used for AC analysis here. I already discussed the hybrid model and RE model are the two methods which will be used here, and which we are discussing is about hybrid model only. Using hybrid model we can consider for small signal AC analysis, and for example we have taken common emitter circuit here. The first circuit is common emitter circuit here. Emitter is common to input side as well as output side, and equivalent circuit of it replacing all those capacitance, where the capacitance are considered as short circuit here, which will bypass the flow here. So neglecting the capacitance, we are redrawing the circuit, we get this second circuit, and in the second circuit we see that coupling capacitance C1 and C2 is low, and we consider the base resistance R1 and R2 to be parallel. So we take Zi here, R1 base resistance RB1 and RB2 are parallel. We have input impedance at output side, output admittance here, and then RC is taken. Transistor small signal equivalent circuit, the box indicates transistor small signal equivalent circuit there, and input current and output current measured here, We have Vs as input source voltage and Rs as the source resistance here. So this will be the final equivalent circuit. Using this we can easily simplify the AC analysis. But the main important parameters were the H parameters. It is called as hybrid. Y means each parameter is having different units here. As we see, HIE is input impedance, which is having ohms, and HRE is reverse voltage gain, dimensionless, because same voltage gets cancelled, units gets cancelled. HFE, forward current gain, it is also dimensionless because current by current, output current by input current here, so gets cancelled, units gets cancelled. And then HOE is output admittance here, which is measured in Siemens. And the diagram which we are seeing on the screen is the hybrid model for BJT in common emitter. We have written this in the form of H11, H12, H21, H22 order only. So input side HIE, H11, and next H12. Similarly, output side we have H21 and H22. So HRE, VCE are the input voltage source. HFE and IB are the current source here. Equivalent current source is replaced. This is the final circuit for hybrid parameter model. IB is the base current, IC is the collector current. We can measure VCE and VBE. And taking three different configurations of transistor, we have H parameters listed in the table. So we can easily go through it. What's happening here? Actually, we see that for a common base it is VEB by IE, and HRE is VEB by VCB, and HFB equal to IC by IE, HOB equal to IC by VCB. So referring that, the subscription, second subscription will be for indicating the base configuration here, and the first one is either it is current or in impedance or forward gain, everything is mentioned. And thank you for watching.